Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Chainlink once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now, Chainlink, for me, you're coiling up here for Chainlink, and you know, I'm not a financial advisor. All I do is say what I see in the charts. So far, so good. You're retracing. Okay, so if we look at on the daily time frame here, we are currently retracing. Okay, look at this trend line, this ascending trend line that we've wicked off and bounced and held. So far so good. You know, you've come up here impulsively and you're retracing correctively down to the 0618. Now if it does get quite nasty, like I said to you in yesterday's video, you start to come down, you lose support, you're going to lose this low. And for me, if you do start to come down and start closing below that, you can see you're going to lose this trend line. Essentially that would be a technical target, and that for me would be really bearish because you're losing the ascending level of support right there for Chainlink. Okay, now does it mean it won't happen? Of course it doesn't, but so far so good. You know, this is what happens. You put the fear of God into people and they offer optimal entry points right here. So for me, I think that Chainlink is doing something that I've seen here before. Okay, we've seen this horizontal, this ascending level of support, okay, held and then bounce. Look, we've got another ascending level of support on a weekly time frame. It's currently holding. Hold it as support and start to bounce and break up, and everyone's into disbelief. Okay, so you can see essentially just there, you know, we created this beautiful sort of horizontal. We broke out, came back and back tested support when we got the corona dump just there, you know, and broke out to the upside. And again, just there, we've got another horizontal that we created just there. You got this key level of resistance for Chainlink just there. You know, you run into it as resistance, falling back to its support. So again, you're coiling up essentially, like you did here, coiled up, broke out right here, coiling up towards some kind of apex and get your breakout basically. So you know, these white lines here are technical targets that I've got for Chainlink. Okay, and you know I'm long-term bullish on Chainlink anyway, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty good year for Chainlink with the staking announcement. Okay, so you know the trouble is with Chainlink, it's very volatile. You can see it moves down quickly, moves up impulsively, you know, and sometimes when the market's bleeding, Chainlink moves up on its own. You know, I've been a part of all this in the previous run here. You know, I've been around for Chainlink for so long, so I'm just a messenger. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. What goes up must come down, and what goes down obviously bounces. You're fully aware of that right now. So you know, I did pick out a coin at the previous correction in Bitcoin, because at the minute obviously Bitcoin's gone up and it's coming back down and it's looking to hold this low. Okay, and it's at the foot of the mountain here that this offers optimal entry points for altcoins. Now this little beauty right here is doing something very similar to an altcoin that I gave everybody at the foot of the mountain when Bitcoin corrected down to 28k in July of 2021. I gave everybody a coin that I seen doing exactly this, coiling up in a horizontal. Okay, and I gave everybody it, and it absolutely belted out and did a 10x, and that coin was Solana. I'll show you the chart right now. Okay, so Solana again coming up and holding ascending level support here. Okay, and this huge correction that it went through, and everyone were really fearful. Look, in July we created this low, and I said to you, look, you're creating this beautiful horizontal continuation pattern. You create another one there, continuation pattern. You coil up basically. Look, you got another one there as well before you come up and make the impulsive break. And it's at this point when you started to break this resistance here that I said to everybody, look, wow, you're forming a buy and go to the beach on a daily, falling back into support. This is an amazing opportunity, you know, and from there right now, you know, I said to everyone, look, you're going to come up, meet the 1618, and you're going to meet the 2 and the 2.272, and you can see pretty much from there to there. If I drop the fibs on, look at that, boom, all targets were met. Look at that, beautiful from there. You know, from that break of resistance all the way up, that was a whopping 829% long opportunity that I gave everyone in the summer. You know, and everyone was really fearful and it was coming back and it was coiling up. You got a descending level of resistance and ascending level of support, continuation pattern. Just look to the left, you'll see it. Okay, so yeah, Chainlink is doing exactly the same, isn't it? You know, you're coming up, you've got a descending level of support, resistance. Sorry, you've got an ascending level of support, just like you did here. You're coming towards the apex. You're coming towards the apex here as well, providing you can hold this level of support right now. You know, not fall out of it and lose this low, like I said to you, and come all the way down to the 1618 target of $14. This low needs to hold, and right now you are coming back down to an ascending trend line, which is another little beautiful trend line just there for Chainlink. Now, if obviously it does get nasty, this trend line here has to hold for Chainlink. Okay, around about $18, because if it does get the wick bounce, come back up, break that resistance, boom, there's your breakout target, and that's where you're going to look at Chainlink coming up and meeting these white lines. Because again, you know, using Fibonacci, if I go from there to there, you can see that they're my targets. The 1618 is a minimal target, $124. Then you've got the 2 fib at 210. Then you've got the 2.272 at $305. You know, and look, you're coiling up inside the apex just there. Now again, you know, back in the day, if I look at these retracement here from here to here to there, you can see that Chainlink broke out and met all my targets, okay, back in the past. So it doesn't mean that it's going to do it again, obviously, but we are sort of mirroring this sort of horizontal sideways accumulation that we've gone through previously for Chainlink, like I've said to you so many times. And if we take a look on the monthly, in a previous video here, I did say to you, you know, you came sideways, and in the month of January, if I move this, look, the month of January 2020, you actually broke out the key resistance of the horizontal, fell back to its support in the March Corona dump, and then broke out to the upside, okay? And you do exactly the same thing here. You've come up, and right now, you know, this is January, so if we can come up here and break out and fall back and back test this previous resistance as support, you're getting your breakout here, and you're looking to come up to these white lines. So this is why I'm still bullish on Chainlink, you know, and I still think that technically it could be a fantastic altcoin going forward at the foot of the mountain that Bitcoin is in its retracement, basically. So yeah, there's no guarantees in the space, and obviously watch this space, but hopefully, you know, this could turn out quite well for everybody involved, and does something exactly what it's done before, coiling up in a horizontal, looking for the breakout continuation. So that's basically Chainlink. I hope you enjoyed that quick little update. Stay healthy, stay strong, and thank you for your support. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.